Hello guys, Ben here from Next Gen Base. I'm here with Jonny.
What's up?
I'm here with Kieran.
Hello.
And I'm here with Andy.
Hi.
And I'm here with Harry Osborne. And I'm here with Norman Osborne.
Hello. Okay.
And a big floating mess of
Stuff.
black symbiote.
Bit of goo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Your Venom.
So, well,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
So this is Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
I liked him when he was in One Direction. He was good.
It's got that vibe going to it.
Yeah,
hasn't it?
it's got a boy bandy vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit older though now, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not the same person.
I know.
So basically, I have completed Spider-Man 2. I've got the Platinum in Spider-Man 2. And I've got my review, which is live, has been live since Monday. I think it's one of the best games of the year by a very long way.
High praise.
And I genuinely think it's Insomniac's best game. And that's saying something, because they put out some bangers.
Are these spoilers that we're in now, Benjamin?
I mean,
or
it's
is this the very beginning of the game?
It's the first
this
10
is
seconds.
I think
This
it's
is-
probably we need to preface that.
This
with,
is a
we're not
brand
jumping
new
in like
save.
halfway through. Yeah.
This is a brand
For
new
anyone
save,
watching this
because
wanting to
that's
kick
what-
off in the comments.
That's what I am allowed to do. Is a brand new save. So yeah, obviously you've got Mr. Morales. I believe this is currently running in fidelity mode.
Okay.
So everything looks, it is. It
So you got
looks.
your 30 FPS shine.
Yep. So you've got all the shinies. You've got 30 frames a second. However, saying that, things like ray tracing aren't exclusive to fidelity mode in this.
Okay.
So you even get ray trace reflections in the performance mode,
Okay.
That's cool.
which has put to bed an awful lot of discussions about puddles. Let's just say that right now.
Thank God for that.
Isn't that what they did in Miles? Though? Didn't they drop an update with Miles to put?
They did, but they didn't
RTX
have it in performance mode, as far as I can recall.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's just great. I mean, like, I've played so much of this over the past 3 weeks. It's just been ridiculous. But of course, Pete's obviously gone to teach physics at Miles' school. Miles is taking the class.
Bit awkward when you got two Spider-Mans in the class.
Yeah.
Whoa, spoilers.
Hey, have you not played the other games, bro?
I have it.
Yeah. Or seen the millions of Spider-Man films that there potentially is.
One every year, isn't there?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
So there's some very, very cool stuff in this game. If you're a fan of the previous Spider-Mans, you'll really like this.
Which Spider-Man is the best out of those two? Which one wins the fight?
Oh.
Is it like Batman versus Superman?
Yeah,
It's
do they
Spider-Man
fight?
versus Spider-Man.
Well, I'm not going to talk about who's going to fight what,
Okay.
but the big bad of the game is Venom.
Okay, sure.
And the other big bad of the game is a man called Kraven the Hunter.
Sure. He's getting a film soon, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
ATJ.
yeah, Aaron Taylor-Johnson.
ATJ.
Russell Crowe's in that as well.
Excellent.
Doing another accent.
Fighting round the world!
Because Russell Crowe's into the I'm doing all the accents phase of his acting career, apparently.
What accent did he do in Thor, the bad Thor one?
He was trying to do a Greek accent because he was Zeus, wasn't he? He was like, Mazus. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was in that Pope's Exorcist as well. He was doing an Italian accent in that.
I'm not watching that.
Spidey-Mans, right.
Hello, he's actually
right,
playing a
Spider,
game.
okay.
He's
That
playing
was
a game.
very smooth.
There you go.
So why didn't they call it? I mean, they called it Spider-Man 2. I feel that's an obvious title. They could have called it Spider-Mans.
Because
Spider-Men.
the reason
Spider-Man.
they didn't call it Spider-Mans or Spider-Men is because you're not in charge of marketing.
Or Spider-Man 2, but spelt T-O-O.
Question mark.
Spider-Man 2.
Looks
Yeah.
very nice, doesn't it?
It looks lovely.
It looks incredible. I mean,
the detail in it is a hell of a lot ramped up in comparison to the even Miles Morales on the
yeah.
on the PS5.
Oh, hello.
Well,
Oh, no.
you biffed
Oh,
that.
no.
You biffed that.
Lost his combo there.
So I think the thing is with that is that Miles obviously was kind of a cross-gen title. It also came out on PS4.
Yeah.
This is exclusive to PS5.
Oh, you go across the bay. I don't think you could do this in the other game.
Nope, so this is new. You go right across the
Is
river.
it Sandman?
I mean, it's fairly obvious, isn't it?
Sandman.
Yeah, it's Sandman. But yeah, I mean, like the... what was I saying? Yeah, the differences between Miles and this, essentially, like... Can you remember how in Miles, when you fast travelled, you could fast travel to a police station once you'd unlocked it?
Yes.
Right. And you know how quick that was?
Yes.
In this...
Does it fast travel before you've thought of fast travel?
in
Quantum
this,
fast travel.
once you've unlocked a certain section, or once you've unlocked a certain amount of a borough or an area,
Yeah.
you can just fast travel anywhere.
Okay.
And oh, no, it's not.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Dodge that.
So you got to do the old
Smack
grab
him
the
in
things.
the face.
Does Sandman have the constant feeling of sand in his crack? Is that like just a constant?
I
thing
mean,
he
his
has?
crack is sand.
Yeah. So is that like? Does that annoy him, or is he just
But if the entirety of you feels like sand,
sand?
are you going to notice a sandy crack?
I don't know.
Does it just cancel? Does it just cancel each other out?
Sandy Crack would have been a much better name for Sandman.
Sandy Crack. That's his real name.
Yeah.
Because obviously, yeah, their real names have to sort of bear some, like Otto,
Yeah.
Otto Octavius. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, look, it looks phenomenal.
Does look good.
It runs really well. I mean, this is running in fidelity mode at the minute. What I'll do is I'll switch over to performance mode in a little while.
Yeah. It looks lovely. Oh, this is a bit like the Rhino bit at the beginning of Miles, is it? Where you're just having to dodge out the way of everything.
Yeah.
Like nice and scripted before you get into the
I mean,
shenanigans.
Yeah, it's kind of introducing you into the mechanics and stuff in a decent enough way. I mean, I think, you know, there are ways you could make it more interactive, but obviously, as an introduction to the game, it's superb.
I like the way you see sort of Miles going down the side of the building as well. Oh, you've got sand minions. It's that same sort of pseudo Arkham combat system. With the,
combat's been changed a little bit.
Oh,
You
okay.
now have a few more abilities. Obviously, at the moment, I can't go through them because this is the opening game.
I like that the controller's right near the microphone there, so it's going to pick
Yeah.
up every single bleep and bloop.
All the extra little noises you'll get.
To be fair, there's a lot of like noise that comes from
Yeah.
the controller. When you're in a, you know, when you're whipping down the street, you can hear your controller
Nice.
all the noises. It's really, really good.
Does it do the haptics nice as well?
Yeah.
Oh well, no, he's got his iron
Spider
spider.
barrage, wallet. So yeah.
But presumably not made by Tony Stark in this game. Or do we want to know that?
I don't know. Actually.
Is that a spoiler?
I don't know.
Because the original established that the Avengers are a thing in this world because
Yes.
it's got Avengers Tower in it, hasn't it?
Yes. I mean, Avengers Tower's still in this as well.
Okay. They're just permanently off doing other things.
Yeah.
Doing more important stuff and letting Spider-Man handle his own shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Cap's like, there's two of you now, mate. You can deal with it. It's alright.
I'm off
You'll be
the
fine. Yeah. I'm going to Ibiza for a few weeks.
Whoa. Back to the island.
Indeed.
As the Venga Boys would say.
I always hated that name.
So,
I know you're angry at me. This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone.
Oh, he's cross, man.
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
yeah, there's a lot.
It's very quiet.
Sorry, I was just taking it all in.
No,
I was thinking he had a very modern haircut, Sandman.
I mean, he's
Well, it's like a modern take on it, isn't it? It's not like the old 2000s version.
I
It's
was
not-
thinking of that
It's
one.
not Thomas Hayden Church anymore, you know.
Sure.
We are in 2023, Jonathan.
Yeah.
This is
Although
a modern take on Sandman.
I believe that J. Jonah Jameson is still played by.
J.K. Simmons.
I think
J.K.
J.K. Simmons will play J. Jonah Jameson until
Until
the
he
day
dies.
he dies.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
So we're back. There was a slight mishap with the capture card. But yeah, we're back and we've switched it over to performance mode. So hopefully you can see a little bit of a difference
It's a
in
bit smoother, isn't it?
the Spidey-Mans. You lose a little bit of visual fidelity.
You're Miles Morales as well now, aren't you?
And we switched over to being Miles as well. That wasn't my choice. That did happen in the game. I'm sure
it was a very natural little cock up actually when the capture card decided to.
The capture card kind of stopped recording at the point at which
you switched over to Miles. Yeah, so fortuitous.
So smack in the face.
He's a bit messed up now, isn't he? He's lost an arm.
Yeah, so there's me Spidey.
Yeah. He's got his glass protruding from him. I don't know whether we got that
because,
reference.
Interesting fact, Andy, but you know when sand gets hot, it turns to glass.
Does it?
Which is something I've known for a long time.
I really hope that was actually in the conversation that we managed to get on capture.
I mean, Andy did have to set things up and explain everything to us 7 times, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just, what I pressed the circle button anyway.
Oh no! Oh, you're taking some damage.
There we go.
Oh no!
So yeah, we'll just try and escape from Sandman up the building.
Why is Sandman angry?
We'll
It's something to do
find
with
this
his son,
out.
isn't it? In the film, it's something to do with his son, right?
We will find
It's
this
already
out.
boring, like family or something.
Yeah, isn't it his daughter? And he's stealing to try and heal his daughter or
Some
something
miserable
like
crap
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we shall find this out.
Please don't swear in this one. I can't cope with
I didn't
editing.
swear, did I?
I can't cope with it. I couldn't quite tell, but I can't cope with editing a swear out of a video. Like after doing that Party Animals one, that nearly
I
killed
don't
me.
even know if I've sworn on that anymore. It
It was just one
I don't
consistent
even
bleep.
register. No.
Yeah.
What did I say
So-
then? I don't even remember.
So one interesting thing about
Oh, hello.
this, yeah, so there you go, he's turned him into glass because of his Venom Punch.
Venom
Now,
Punch.
When he says Venom Punch, we mean Venom is his ability, not
Venom
not,
the
not
character.
your big bad.
Yeah. Because that's what he says in like Beyond the Spider-Verse. That one's not out yet.
Across
The Spider-Verse films, because it is Venom powers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Video games and comics, in fact.
So yeah, I mean it's look. You've probably seen the review at this point if you're watching this. There is an awful lot to like about this game. I mean, I was
List 3 things
list 3
that you
things:
like about it.
Yeah.
combat,
Yeah.
the traversal,
Sure.
Yeah.
and the story.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's the triple review.
Yeah,
The NGB patented triple review, which
Triple visor.
we've just
Just
patented. So
witnessed it.
no one steal that, please. Please don't steal that.
So yeah, interestingly, like the first time I played this, this bit for some reason I found that the left and right had also been inverted on my DualSense.
Yeah,
So
why is that
was
an
very
option?
Confusing.
Who's using that option to invert the?
Was
the
that a
X?
bug? Was that a bug?
No,
No, it was set.
Option
Oh, okay.
screens have that option on
Yeah,
it
yeah,
to
yeah.
invert the X-axis.
What, the left and right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What-
like,
what-
who's doing that?
Why?
That's what I'm asking you, Andrew.
Is it put in there for challenge runs? Someone going to do an completely inverted challenge run? And they're upside down while
If
they
you
play
do
the
that,
game?
you tell us, and we'll find you. Right?
Basically, what Johnny's
thing is,
saying is
right-
you're playing video games wrong if you do that.
Thing is, me and Johnny are on the right side of the argument in
Yeah.
that we invert our y-axis.
no.
Kieran and Andy are on the wrong side of the argument in that they don't.
So-
However, one thing we can both agree on
Oh yeah.
is that inverting the x-axis is just...
Yeah.
I'm now concerned that it's going to be some sort of accessibility thing, and I'm going to offend like someone who needs it for some
I
reason.
mean, you've already offended people with spider phobias in previous videos that we've
Yeah.
done, so you know.
And
It's
they're not watching this video, are they?
Well, no, that's true actually.
Are they scared of Spider-Man?
This entire game is absolutely out of
If
bounds.
you're scared of spiders, do you also fear Spider-Man? Let us know.
I mean, if it was a
will
man that
find
was a
it.
spider, then yes. But if it was a man with a spider logo,
Yeah,
But
The
that would be
spider
Man
powers.
Spider, not Spider-Man.
it's actually Spider's man in the comics.
Danny
course it is,
DeVito
yeah.
is Man Spider, isn't he?
I can't remember that.
In-
Was that Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the Man Spider.
Yeah. Yeah, there is actually a character called
And there's
Spider's
also,
Man, which
there's
is
also Man-Bat as
yeah.
well, which...
Yeah.
I saw an interesting...
Comics have gone too far, I think.
I saw a really good thing about, what's your biggest jump scare in a video game. There's two.
Man-Bat on Arkham
There's
Knight.
two that
Yeah.
stood out for me.
Yeah.
The first one was the one from Bioshock Infinite, which I think we actually spoke about the other day as well.
Yeah, we did.
You were talking about that. I completely forgot about that. I don't remember that in that game at all, but
Yeah,
I
so there was,
replay it.
there was that, and then
Yeah.
Man-Bat in Arkham
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
Was it Arkham City or Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
One of the Arkhams.
Yeah.
One of the 3 good ones.
You still not played that high school level in Ghostwire Tokyo?
No, I haven't.
That is genuinely one of the most terrifying things I've played in a long time.
Jump scares, though. Let's get down to it. It's Halloween. Let's talk horror films. Jump scares are lazy, aren't they?
Yes.
Like, it's just
Depends on how well executed
no, it's just
they
the
are.
laziest thing you can do in a horror
Boom!
film. Exactly. Like, anyone can do that. There's no skill in that. It's like really quiet, loud noise. It annoys me.
But you can have like a soft jump scare though, can't you? Like something just happening in the background.
No.
What, like a Pepsi or something?
Like, well, no, like something, all of a sudden.
Thank you, Kieran, for understanding my joke.
Is that a soft drink joke?
Yes.
And I swore. Sorry, Andy. Take that out.
It's fine. No, it's alright. It's
Ben's fault,
It's
really.
getting the edit.
Ben's fault, really.
getting the edit.
Forgot what I was going to say now. What are we talking about?
Horror
Soft
film
jump
jump
scares.
scares.
Yeah,
Soft
yeah.
jump scares. But
Just
yeah.
lazy, isn't it, mate?
Hey.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about horror films. Let's talk about Spider-Man.
I'm here
I
to talk about
suppose.
We have to. Haven't you talked about it enough?
No,
Okay.
because we're playing it. Andy.
Okay, cool. So
So this is where we get to find out the new toys.
oh, here we go.
Yay.
Oh, he's got the wingsuit. Yay.
On the subtitles, they're both called Spider-Man,
Yes.
but with different pictures.
Yes.
Which are quite hard to discern the difference between at a glimpse.
And
That's
then
not great, is it?
Well, I mean, you can.
7 out of 10.
the Spider-Man that you're
I've called
talking.
it.
Right here you go. The Spider-Man that you're talking to in the picture
Yeah.
is not the Spider-Man you currently are.
This Spider-Man is far away, and this Spider-Man is.
But I
small.
can't tell that when you're talking over both Spider-Mans, can I? I'm just looking at the picture. I'm like, it's hard to discern the pictures from a glimpse, I would say.
I mean, they've got different coloured costumes.
But it's hard to see that, though, isn't it?
Is it though?
I think so.
Okay. Do you think he should have had their real names?
Yeah, that would have made
But
more
then
sense.
aren't they like effectively doxing themselves
They're
on their
keeping
communication device?
The people in the game can't see the subtitles.
But what if someone's hacking
It's not
into
the
their
Matrix.
comms device? What if someone's hacking into their comms device and all of a sudden Miles Morales comes up and they go,
But
I knew it.
no, the
I knew it.
The
That
subtitles
little
aren't their
kid.
comms device. That's just for us, isn't it? That's not for the. It's not a real world thing. It's a fourth wall thing. The subtitles.
Who can say?
In EastEnders, Doc Carter
If someone
can't
from
read the
Insomniac,
subtitles, right?
Insomniac is watching this, when Miles is talking to Peter, does he get a little like spider hood on his
Yes,
mask?
because you saw it on the side.
Well,
as
that's
it
what
was
that's
flying.
what we're discussing. Johnny says that's not his hood.
No, the bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
The subtitles
Yeah, you're on
are
about the
I'm talking
you're on
about
about
the
the
subtitles.
subtitles.
Okay.
Have you got the whole? Have you got the wrong end of this? The whole
I've got
conversation.
the wrong end of this whole conversation.
Why are you
Look,
even bothered?
I'm
Why
half
am I even here?
I'm half a can of
Why?
course down. I've had a long day.
I do like the idea of though EastEnders like halfway through episodes. Like, can anyone else see all this? Right? Is it just me?
Who are these pricks with the lights and the cameras? What's going on? Can anyone see this?
It's all Truman showing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Doc Cotton in the background just going.
I think she's
Stop
dead,
talking
actually.
about Doc Cotton. We're playing Spider-Man.
And she is dead. God rest her soul. R.I.P.
There's Aunt May in the background going.
Spoilers for the original game there.
Aunt May just getting younger and younger through every reboot of Spider-Man. She's now like 22.
I mean,
Peter's 8.
let's be honest. If I feel like Aunt May's getting like sort of age appropriate, like for
You, maybe.
If we're talking about like the age difference between like
First one's a
a teenage boy,
Yeah.
I feel you're not going to have like an 80-year-old aunt.
Could have.
Guess it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If his mum was the youngest
Could be
of
his
many
great aunt.
siblings.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah, all right.
Sure. Who was
Sure.
the one? Oh, was it Sally Fielding or something?
Sally Field in
the Andrew Garfield
in the Garfield one.
Yeah, yeah.
It was Sally Field and Martin Sheen
Yeah.
as Uncle
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
and it was Marissa Tomei in Johnny's
I think
thinking
that's
about
the
that.
most people maybe. But yeah, like it's obviously, I'm assuming we've all played the original game here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So there
Kieran's
is
like,
no more
I
Aunt
played
May.
it. Yeah, I played it. I think I might have done,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, there is no more Aunt May in this game.
I missed that bit.
And there's
That's
no.
good.
I'd forgotten.
I'll be honest, I'd forgotten about that.
about
Actually.
that.
I was like, yeah, sure. I remember that.
Yep.
There is also no more of Miles Had. It's Jefferson Davis.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Oh, I do
remember that.
So,
How do you remember things?
With your mind.
I don't know.
so here we go. He's
How do you do your
blasted.
job if you don't remember things? Oh, there we go. That's all the glass. Do you see that glass?
Gosh.
When sand gets hot.
Yeah.
So
becomes hot sand.
did the Spider-Mans just do a murder?
I mean, it would be interesting if you paid attention.
Well, I saw them do the. Did they murder him though? Did they just flat out
Well,
murder?
we shall
murder?
see.
We'll find out.
Sandy crack.
So yeah, I mean, this is obviously, I say, it's still the first mission, but that's not a bad opening fight, is
No,
it?
that's
No, it's alright though.
Oh, there he is. He's all right.
Hasn't been okay for a long time.
Yeah. Just look at the hair.
So yeah, I can't remember what.
I'm so young.
But first impressions, guys, of what you have seen of the Spider-Mans.
I'm a fan.
Spider fan.
He's got a modern
Hey.
haircut, but
That's
he's
what I
wearing
mean.
cargo trousers.
Yeah.
Is that John Cena?
Ow.
He's got a modern haircut, but wearing silly trousers.
Touche.
No, I like it. I'm a big
Yeah, I
fan.
do
Big
like
fan.
it.
Big fan of the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Doing whatever a spider can. Oh, hello, we're in the jungle now.
So I think this is a trailer or a scene that they've released.
Yeah.
His arms.
It was in a PS thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a PlayStation conference.
Because I think I put in the chat, it's like, is this a new Turok?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we all thought it was going to be Turok, didn't we?
yeah.
And then it was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that Craven? Are we going to find that out?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Because it looks like him. I'm not going to lie. I bet it said it in the subtitles just then and wasn't paying attention.
You said great.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
there he is. Doesn't look like Aaron Taylor Johnson, does it?
It's not Liam Neeson.
I've been in the shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
So yeah, Craven is your second big bad in the game, alongside Venom.
What's his? Is he basically Dr. Dolittle? Can he talk to animals? What's his thing?
He's very angry.
No, what's his? He got like an animal power, hasn't he? What's his thing?
I actually don't know. I don't know
thought he had
what
some sort of
Craven's
animal
actual
base.
ability is.
That's not mentioned in the game,
Yeah.
if it is.
Okay.
But yeah, he's basically just a very angry man who wants to hunt those that are worthy of fighting him, basically.
Okay. He just wants a big scrap.
So
Because I think in the new film, at least in the trailer, it shows that he basically gets some lion blood in him,
Yeah.
and he is lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can
He
do
is lion.
He is like he can do lion.
Yeah. He sleeps 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's all I know about lions.
Okay, cool.
So there we go. We've seen a bit of performance mode. We've seen a bit of fidelity mode,
Yeah.
and that is boom title
Wow.
screen.
Spider-Man 2.
Delayed title screen. Then you know it's good.
Hey.
You know it's good when you do that. Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
And yeah, it's a fantastic game. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. As I
Oh,
say,
it looks nice.
I've gotten. I rarely stick around with games after I've reviewed them and go through them and get the platinum, but I did with this, and I want to go back in and play it again. But I kind of want to wait for a new game plus, which isn't there at the moment. I don't know if they're adding it with like the day one patch, because we're playing this Monday before release, so the release is obviously Friday. You're seeing this on the Thursday, and this is quite a cool little bit. Just kind of, where are you? Camera finds Pete. Boom.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It's a bit like show off now, isn't it? We're this far into the console gen,
Yeah.
and Sony's like, look at this cool shit we can do.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look
I
how
mean,
sexy
like,
this is.
So the one thing that I made a big deal out of in the review is just the speed of everything. Like when you want to fast travel, like I said, if you unlock a district and unlock the fast travel, you go into it, you can go anywhere on the map,
Yeah.
and you hold triangle, and what it does, it aligns you to a street, and then just bang. Like, so, say we were in here, I'd go up here to, say, Harlem. I'd look at that. I'd go, right, I want to go there. Hold triangle. It'd go, ba, ba, and that's it. Literally, it zooms into the map and it fills in the geometry as it zooms in. And then you're in control of it.
Nice.
It's just ridiculous. And the same is, like, you can change Spider-Man at any point in the game, as long as you're not in the middle of the mission.
Oh, that's cool.
You have your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man app, which I believe is what we're trying to fix right now. But what happens is you just kind of swipe on the touchpad, hold square, your Spider-Man jumps off the screen dips to black, it dips back up, and then the new Spider-Man drops in.
So do they drop in at the position you were at,
Yes.
or do you go to them?
It drops
like in
where you
GTA.
were. Yes. So no, it's
because
it's
GTA
not
pulls
like
you out
GTA,
and puts
yeah.
you back in. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's where you are. The other one drops in.
Okay.
There.
What if they were like busy, like having a
what, Andrew?
McDonald's or something like that?
Okay, my mind didn't go there, but
Having a poo.
Because your mind is filthy.
Spidey
That was
poo.
another option.
Spidey poo.
It's crawling on the ceiling.
But I think the thing is, like, when I watch back some of the footage
that's a horrible
from
image.
this opening mission, like when I was doing the review, I was sat there thinking, this looks really slow. But it's only because as you do more and more in the game, like, Jesus Christ, this game gets fast.
Yeah. Is that sort of like leveling up and
Yeah,
getting
so you
sort
can
of speeding up and
we'll,
stuff?
we'll take
yeah.
a very quick look at the abilities. Actually, no, we won't, because that's not. We've not unlocked the right bit yet. I was going to say we'd have a look at some suits as well, but we can't. But yeah, basically, you unlock swing speed, like health, aggression, I think it is, or like not aggression, but like strength. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Strength. And what's the other one? I think web shooters is the other one. So you essentially just unlock more as you go along, and yeah, by the time you're done, the speed is just nuts. But one thing that I did want to shout out just before we wrap this up is the fidelity 120 hertz mode. So if you have a relatively modern TV,
Hello.
so I know you'll be able to do this, Andy. I believe you may as well, Jonathan.
Sure.
Maybe Kieran, who can say?
Have
you got
You got VR? You got VR?
I have got
Yeah.
VR.
How old is your TV?
6.
Yes.
So yeah, basically, if you have a VRR enabled TV,
Yeah.
it can do VRR,
Yeah.
and there's different strengths to the VRR.
Variable refresh rate.
Right.
Yes. So basically, if you know how in Assassin's Creed, the old ones, if the frame rate differed, you'd see like the screen tearing.
Yeah.
So like you'd see half the image and then the other half the image underneath it. Yeah.
It's something you see quite commonly in
Yeah.
Okay.
in games.
VRR helps get rid of that.
Okay.
Because what it does is it matches the refresh rate of your screen to the frame rate of the game.
Okay.
As opposed to trying to fit in, like cram in a 45 hertz display in a 60 hertz container, which is what the you know what the game would be. So
I'm nodding.
There are words happening here.
yeah. So yeah, but if you have the capability, you can play at 120 hertz, and you can play with VRR enabled. And basically, because you have the performance mode enabled, the fidelity mode enabled, it changes it from 30 frames a second to 40 frames a second, because obviously 40 fits into 120 rather than 60.
Yeah.
So you've got a little bit of overhead, so it makes it look a lot smoother.
I can do that on the Steam Deck when I play games on that. Change
But
it
we're
to
talking about the piping.
No, I'm just saying. I get what you mean in that it looks smoother,
Yeah.
even though it's running at sort of 40 frames a second, because the refresh rate of the screen is changed appropriately to match.
It's just a shame that, at the minute,
Yeah, there's no
I
way of
believe-
showing that.
I believe
demonstrating.
there is a capture card currently available or shortly available that can do this, and I
Right.
believe there is, I believe Digital Foundry have one, as they put some 40 frames a second footage out in their technical review. But I am guessing it probably costs about as much as a car. So we won't be able to do that.
No.
But I did put some footage up of like off-screen recording, so hopefully people can see it. But basically, it's a really nice compromise between, you know, slightly reduced quality visuals and a lower frame rate. Yeah, just fantastic. Play it in that mode if you can. And that's probably...
You're Spider-Man.
Yeah, I stopped listening for a bit
Spider-Man.
there.
I
But,
was going to say, we started getting technical. Started getting a bit technical.
yeah, it got a bit boring there,
Yeah.
but I'm back with you now.
Spider-Man, video games. Woo,
I am
some
very much
heroes.
aware that's a bit like Andy talking about Dark Souls, so sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably a decent spot to wrap up. We will see you guys
Yeah.
next time.
Do a like.
Yeah, like the
Share.
video, share the video, and we'll see you next
Yeah.
time.
Are you scared of drawings of spiders? Get in touch.
Yeah. There'll be another video around here, some place on
Yeah,
the screen.
so we've
Check
we've
out
got,
some more content.
I think at the minute there's 2 videos live. This is going to be the 3rd one, and there will be 3 more videos going live. I think if you're struggling to get a couple of trophies, keep your eyes open and peeled on the channel, because we're going to be able to. You know, hopefully tell you how to get a couple of trophies.
Some little tip videos. Ben's doing his Games Master impression. and,
How
and
do I
telling-
get more power in Adidas Power Soccer on my kicks? Yeah, so we've got plenty of videos coming, and hopefully you've enjoyed the ones we've put out so far. But until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Enjoy, take care.
Bye.
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 Bye.